It is easy to comment if Israel is wrong or right, sitting in one of the 100% war free countries like US, Australia, Europe, India, where none of those people who are commenting have ever seen or experienced how devastating a real weapon or a bomb is. Okay, before I start off, let me make it very clear that I am not supporting any country in this video, not Palestinians, and definitely not Israel. This is just my point of view how to end the suffering of innocent people and don't give a shit about anything else, okay? I feel every one of us should leave it to the people of countries of Gaza or Israel to defend their people or their countries. It's not that the people of Gaza are not aware how strong Israel is. They are completely aware of the strength of Israel. So they should think twice before attacking a country with such a strong army or supporting a so called political party or a designated terrorist organization which is foolish enough or have their own agenda of attacking Israel. Let's assume Israelis are complete animals and nobody can negotiate with them. Like there is a saying, you cannot negotiate with a man who wants to just see the village burn. So negotiating with Israel is ruled out. So what's the other option? People who can make difference have on their table. It is the most painful to see the suffering of every innocent human, especially children. But I feel everyone who is supporting Palestinians sitting in safe havens, including me, are just barking dogs. You know why? Instead of barking like dogs to put sanctions on Israel, kill Israelis, blah blah blah, people should be more sensible and find other options. Here are two options from my point of view. Option number one, very difficult but easier than the latter option. Dismantle Hamas and give the power to Palestinians in Gaza to elect their leaders who are willing to do anything good other than just attacking Israelis, which is not just gonna happen. They are strong and we just have to accept that. Who is going to dismantle Hamas and help conduct elections? Leaders or countries who are asking for Muslim world to unite. Come on. What will you do by uniting the Muslim world? Launch an attack on Israel? If so, what are you crying for when you are thinking same like Israelis? Remember, the moment you want to defeat Israelis, meaning killing Israelis, you lose the credibility to speak against what Israel is doing. Option number two, miraculously difficult, but nothing is impossible for good people in this world. For people who don't know, the entire population of Gaza Strip is just 2 million. And let's say 90% of these 2 million to start with just want food on their table and a feeling that their family will not die today and nothing else. They don't give a shit about their land. Now, even if we ignore all the non Muslim countries, consider just the Arab nations in that region like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Turkey. 2 million divided by 6 is just over 300,000 refugees for each nation, and it is just Arabic nations in that region, if you know what I'm saying. Now, many people would say, oh, why should Palestinians leave their land? It's their land, or any such nonsense. The moment you say any such thing, you're subconsciously supporting a fight, meaning a war. And it's the law of nature that the strongest will win and the weaker will lose, meaning the weakest will have to suffer or die. And also, again, the moment you say, why should Palestinians leave their land, blah blah blah, you are nothing different than an Israeli. So please stop bragging about what Israel is doing because you also want to do the same to Israel. This wants the entire Muslim world to unite and do what? Fight against Israel? It's not going to happen. Israel is not just some nation anyone can mess with, even the entire NATO. These leaders just want to win the hearts of their people by initiating such movements. Erdogan is just an example. Anyone who wants to fight Israel loses the credibility to speak against what Israel is doing to Palestinians. If you really want to help Palestinians, talk something other than attacking Israel or sanctioning Israel. Okay, sanctioning Israel. Man, this really is something that puts me on the floor laughing. Who is going to sanction Israel? United States? A country which killed 10 times more people in Afghanistan for a 9/11 event? Or even better, 100 times more people, including Iran for a well scripted lie. What's the difference between a 9/11 or an October 7th, 2023? What happened in Israel? Israel is just doing what is US thought to the world. Come on, people, wake up. Ignore sanctions. Ignore fighting, defeating Israel. Ignore the land. Nothing belongs to us. Just do what is good for your family. Just want to repeat again, if you really want to help Palestinians, talk something other than attacking Israel or sanctioning Israel. Thank you.